Hello. Happy Monday, everyone. What are we doing today? Looking at ADK, Agent Development Kit from Google. If you're watching, let me know if my music bleeds through because I don't want YouTube to uh, take the video down. All right, let's get this started. Let me share my screen. It's this one. I go. I don't know why it always does that. All right. All right. So I haven't looked at this before. So this is more or less completely new to me. So if you were expecting a guided tutorial, I have to disappoint you. But all right. So what is ADK? Flexible Module Framework for developing and deploying agents. It's optimized for Gemini and Google, but it is model agnostic, deployment agnostic, and is built for compatibility with other frameworks. It was designed to make the agent development software, make it easier. All right, so we'll probably write some code. That's how. That's what it sounds like from this quick description. All right, so it's either Java or Python. So I guess it's going to be Python for me. I haven't done Java since college, and I don't want to do it now. So all right, let me do terminal. I'll make the fonts bigger here. I'll have to figure out if I probably need a key, right, as well. So let's do UV init. And then UV virtual environment, we'll source it. And then let's install Google ADK. Perfect. All right, so we have that. Let's do, what's here? Oh, these are videos. Let's do a quick start maybe, and then we'll see how it goes. All right, set up the environment. We have that. We've installed the ADK, and then create the agent structure. You'll need to create the following project structure. All right, so let's do new folder, multi-tool agent. By the way, if fonts are too small, let me know. I can make them a little bit bigger as well. Or maybe actually we do this. This might be easier. All right. Multi-tool agent, and then we need the init file. We need the agent py and dot environment. What is the chance of me flashing an API key today? Let's see. All right, so we have the folder, and then okay, so let's do this. I have to stop my music because I was hoping I can do this with music, but it's just I can't think. All right, it's from dot, so we're gonna import the agent, and then so I'm just gonna copy paste this, and then we'll go through and read it. And then env file. Okay, so more instructions about this file. Okay, so let's open. We'll have to set up the model. All right. Oh, okay, so this is the agent, right? So we're writing a weather agent that's gonna make a decision which tool to call, and then it's gonna accumulate the responses, and it's gonna respond to the user. All right, so we need to set up the model, and we have an option of Google AI Studio or both is Gemini. One is through Google AI Studio, and the other one is through Cloud Vertex AI. I think I have both, but I think this one is easier for me. So I'll just set this one up. I'm just going to open it off screen just to... oh, okay, yeah. So this is how it looks like. I don't think there's any API key here. Yeah, and then we'll just create a new API key. I'll just move it off screen, create that. The thing that I don't like is everything has to be related to one of the Google, like the project concepts. So, all right. So luckily I have some throwaway projects there so we can do that. All right. So I have the API key, and then, all right. So in here, we'll say Google Gen AI use vertex AI equals false because I'm using the Google AI Studio, and then we'll do Google API key, and then we'll paste this off screen, and then I'll close this like this. Hopefully I'm not going to open it by mistake. All right, so we have that, and then now we can run the agent. That's easy. Okay, navigate to this folder. All right, so that's where we are. Yep, we're in the root folder, I guess. And what do we do? All right, so there's multiple ways we can launch the UI. We can launch it from the terminal. Oh, or create like a fast API server. Okay, well, let's do the ADK web. Let's try this one. No. Okay. It is doing something. So I'm assuming this one will like run fast API in the background as well with some UI, and then. All right, that's taking way too long. If you're watching, did anyone play with this before? Oh, there you go. Wanted to waste some time, but looks like we're there. So let's do 8,000. Perfect. So it's here. So let's open it. All right. So we have our multi-tool agent. Okay. And then what is it? Okay. Well, we can just say hello, right? Hello. Let's do hello. Hello. So it's saying, okay, compare current weather or time. So what's the weather? What's the weather like in Seattle, Washington? So let's see. So it's calling the weather. What the hell? Oh, it's hard coded. That's why. Never mind. I guess it's New York only. What the hell? Let's do this. Let's do Seattle, right? Go. The weather in Seattle. Seattle is sunny. It's why did it change it to rainy? It's sunny. Sunny with a temperature of I guess something like that. Yeah, oh, we'll see that it works. Okay, so let's see. What's the weather? We're like in Seattle. Oh, do I have to? I probably have to restart. Yeah, probably. But I think we know what we're gonna get back, right? Gonna get back exactly this. All right. Let's refresh. What's the weather in Seattle? Seattle. What? Send. There you go. Right. So yeah. So it called and it returned. Pretty easy. So by using the events tab at the left, you can inspect individual function calls, responses, and model responses by clicking on actions. So if you do events, we have. Oh, that's pretty nice. So there was a function call, right? The Seattle was the argument. The function was get weather, usage data, like how many tokens we used, and then there's some long running tool IDs. Okay, and this is what it shows, and the request. Yep, and the response is whatever we got back, right? So there's. Oh wait, there's 3 events. So first event was the function call. Second one was the response. And what was the third one? Oh, second one was the response from the function. And then the third one was response back to the user uh, with the actual like composed response there. This is interesting. I like this. There was tracing, right? Let's see how to start. Oh, okay. Pretty nice. How long it took and how long each portion of the whole interaction took. State, what else is here? Sessions, you have one session eval. Oh, nice. Let's look at what this is. Okay. Current session. Oh, you can add like session to like an eval. Or maybe not. Yeah, it doesn't. Oh, run evaluation. No case selected. Well, let's select this one. Yeah, there's like a battery quest. Maybe I'm missing something here, but anyway, let's go back to we're here, right? Yeah, trace button. Oh, you can also do the microphone and do that. Let's see. How do I go back? Where's the? Oh, this is the eval case. Oh, there it is. What's the weather like in New York? What? I guess it doesn't work. Oh, allow. Oh, there you go. Allow this time. Oh, what's the weather like in New York? Restarting is not. So refresh the page. Okay, so let's do that. What's the weather like in New York? Oh, there's an error here. There you go. Policy violation. Gemini is not found for or is not supported. Oh, maybe the model doesn't support it. Oh, okay. Well, and don't tell me here that it's supported. Anyway, perfect. Yeah, this is fairly simple. Let's look at the code. So the actual functions, we have 2, and then the agent, pass in the model, description, instruction, and the tools that it has access to. That's fairly straightforward. All right, let's look at. Excuse me. Oh, let's look at what's next. Let's do it on here. Next steps, go to the tutorial. Oh, add memory session state to the agent. Delve into advanced. Whenever I see delve, I feel like it was written by AI. I'm not claiming it was, but it feels like it was. All right, ADK tutorials. So now we're gonna look at the memory and what is it, memory sessions, etc. So let's see how that looks like. Build your progressive web bot. Was ADK? Okay, sure. So session state for memory. Crucially, oh, we need a quick start. Otherwise, it's not going to work. Google ADK. Oh, okay. So this is made to work in, I'm assuming, in Collab. Is that what they call their stuff? But yeah, let's look at the code. So session runners. Oh, this will probably, because it's running there, it's there. Like you need their special runner or something. So let's try this. So I'm not gonna play with the multi-model support. I'm more interested in sessions and memory. Yep, let's do logging. Whoops. Let's do logging as well. Configure keys. Oh, okay. Oh, so they're using Light LLM and then probably showing how you can use like Anthropic and OpenAI and other stuff. But we're just gonna go with Gemini. Basic weather lookup. Yeah, so this is the same that we have, more or less. This one has Paris as well, but yeah, it's the same thing. Then we're defining the agent. This is the same thing. Choose descriptor. These are used internally. Okay, so yeah, so the description and name is used internally by ADK when they're talking about automatic delegation. So I'm assuming that would be in the multi-agent scenario, right? Where one agent would be able to call others, and it would use the description to figure out which one to call. So let's do that. Let's use this description here. All right, so provides a better user. All right, so when the user asks for whether so we'll remove the get current time, and we'll just have this one. To manage conversations, we need two more components. So session is responsible for managing conversation history and state for different users. Simplement implementation stores everything, keeps track of the messages. Okay, this kind of looked like what is that session? Oh, but we didn't define it previously, right? So create session. What's in there? Get sessions. I'm assuming this is called by the UI as well, right? Because it was showing us the sessions there. Maybe when you're running it through the UI, it just does that for you automatically. Okay, so session service, and then in memory and runner. Okay, so the engine that orchestrates the interaction flow, it takes user input, routes it to an appropriate, manages calls and tools, handles. Okay, so let's see how it looks like. So we're gonna do, I'll just do it here. Session service. Okay, so let's copy paste this as well. So now we're basically building it manually. I have a feeling that this is done in the UI for you. So let's do, if you do session, service, create session, pass all these things in. What is this one complete? Oh, await is outside of the function. Okay, well, we need to do, so this is fine. So if we do something like this, async main, and then move all of this in here. There we go. And then here, just do something like that. And then import async IO, zone info. Where's zone info coming from? We don't need that. All right. So create a session, and then let's just print it out. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do print, print session created. I'll comment. I'll comment this one out. All right, and now we have to, like, we can run it directly, right? Let's see. How was it telling us to run it directly? I'm assuming it's just terminal, right? Yeah. ADK multi-tool agent. Let's see. Oh, maybe that's not going to work. Or maybe it needs to run on, yeah, there you go. Oh, because there's no agent. So let's do UV run multi-agent. Yeah, there you go. This works. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So it created a session, app name, user, right? There's no state, there's no events. All right, perfect. Let's go back. What's next? So next thing would be, oh, and then this one is creating a runner, right? Runner orchestrates the agent execution loop. Okay, so let's do that as well. Note that there's still no, oh, there's the agent. Oh, okay, so we'll get this one here. Up here, let's align this like this. Comment the agent. Let's just call it weather agent. Weather agent. Yep. And then runner is coming from where? Was it at the beginning somewhere? Yeah, that was there. So let's see how the runner looks like. It's a class used to run agents, manages execution. Okay. So it takes in the app name, agent, and then services for session management, memory management, and artifact management. Let's see. Oh, it's just a class. So there's run live, in live mode, whatever that means. These are all internal, cleanup, close. Yeah, it looks like that's pretty much it, right? Oh, and then you have an in-memory runner that uses the uses the in-memory session session service, in-memory memory service. Okay. All right, so this is for testing. Okay, so let's do that, and then let's just print runner created. Let's run this. Come on. Let's go back. Where were we? Okay, so it created the runner. I guess what's on there? Runner dot. There's run. There we can run it. I'm assuming. Is there like a name or something? Let me see. Runner. Oh, runner.agent name. Oh, okay. So runner.agent.name. Runner created for agent. Blah. All right. So let's just run this just to make sure that it's there. And then once we have this, we need a way to set messages. Yep. So it's weather time agent. It's just weather agent. Yeah. We need a way to send messages to the agent and receive the responses. ADKs. Okay. We'll define call agent async. So it's going to take the user query, packages it into their own content format, and then calls run async. So we'll be running runner dot run async, and then this one, what does it take? So it takes the user ID, session ID, new message of type content, and run configuration. So let's look at this. So type stuff dot content. So parts and role. Oh, so you can have messages composed out of different parts. So I'm assuming this could be like, oh yeah, you can have like files, text, code, function. Yeah. Okay, so different things, and you can compose these into. You have the content with multiple parts, right? And then role is, in our case, is user. Oh, there's user content. There you go. That's an easier one that we could use, right? User content, and then just pass in our case, is going to be the text, but it could be a file or whatever. All right, so let's go back here. So user ID, that's fine. And then where are these types coming from? Oh, let's look at it here. So types. Oh, from here. All right, Gen AI types. Okay, let's go down here. What is the weather in New York, and what does this one return? So this one returns an event, so we'll have to await, right? Oh, there could be multiple events. There you go. Like this, right? So let's see what we get back. I'm relying on cursor here a little bit to autocomplete, but that's fine. We'll see. What I do have. Why is it trying to use vertex? Oh, I know why. This makes sense. So we did create the .env file, but when we use, I'm assuming when you use the web UI, it probably automatically, I'm guessing, right? It automatically bootstraps everything for you. So it loads the .env file. In this case, it probably doesn't because we're just doing it from scratch. So let's do, Oh man, I always forget what the is it dot it's dot env Python is the package, I think. Yes. There's a .env CLI as well. So let's do from dot to this and then load the environment variables from the .env file. Let's remove this one. Let's try again. Let's see if I was right or if I was wrong. Oh, what the hell? All right, I don't know why. .env dash Python. Is that the right library? It is, right? That's the one. Yes. From .env import load.env and then you load it, right? Why is this one complaining? Module level, well, okay. Let's try again. What the heck? Cannot import pip install. Oh, I told you. Remove .env Python. It's python.env. What is the .env Python then? Nothing. Good. All right. So let's do one of these days. I'll learn .env. Oh, add. Let's add this one. That was fast. All right. Let's try again. What the heck? What am I missing here? Python.env. Where's the Python? Cannot import name from .env unknown location. What the heck? Wait, so is this coming from... Oh, this is coming from ADK. What? Oh, they're already loading it. Why doesn't this work then? Let me try something. I'll add like a fake value in the fake API key. This is fake, just so we can see if it actually loads the environment variables or not. All right, so I'll remove this because ADK is doing it apparently. Oh, but it's not going to work, right? This is not going to work. What is our fake API key? I hate when I get stuck on stupid stuff like that. Oh my god. What the heck? UV remove. Okay, let's try again. What the? How is this? This doesn't make any sense now. This does not make any sense. So it's importing the agent, event, LLM response, base tool. It's trying to auth, I'm assuming, right? And then it's saying cannot import name, unknown location. How is this this doesn't make any sense. All right, let's do something else. I'll export the variables in command line and see if that's going to work. So export. Oops, export. All right, let's try this. Let's try again. Whoops. Oh, I did flash my API key now. That's good. Let me fix this real quick. Studio API key. There it is. Let me just revoke the key just in case. All right, I'll create a new one. Okay. All right. And let's go back here. Export. Google API key, export, Gen AI, use vertex equals false, clear the screen. I don't think it's in my history. Okay. Let's try this again now. All right, so let's do UV run multi-tool agent. So I just did export in the command line there. No, it's still. All right, let's delete the cache here. And we'll try again. No, it's in my main. We don't need main. This doesn't make any sense. If anyone is like familiar with Python more than I am and knows why the hell would this just start failing all of a sudden, let me know. I don't have it here. Let's see. If I remove this, I'm assuming it's gonna work. Well, it's gonna fail with the same. No, it's failing with the same error. What the heck? But we had this working before. This is what's odd. All right, so let's do this. Let's do UV virtual environment. Let's try this again, and then UV run. Let's see. It should work now. It's the same, like it's clean, and it's the same as it was before. And it worked before. Come on. There you go. All right, so this works. So now if I uncomment this one, so we're saying async for each event that the thing produces. Okay, so there is a final response. So if, well, okay, let's copy this and then we'll see what, we'll read what it is in the example. Not that it matters, right? It should still work fine. All right, so you can comment. Yes, so let's see all the events. Actually, let's see all the events and then let's just remove. So what is it doing? So it's saying if it's a final response, returns whether the event is the final response of the agent. Okay. So you can loop as long as you want until you get the stuff back, like the last response. And then we're checking if there's some content and parts. And then we're assuming text response is in the first part. Handle potential errors, agent escalated. Okay, so there are errors, more checks needed, blah, blah, blah. And then we can do something like this, right? And then just output final response here. All right, let's see. Fingers crossed we don't get the same .env error. I don't know what that was all about. It is taking longer, which is a good sign. There you go. Now it works. All right, let's see what we got. So we created the session. We created a runner. We got an event. It was a final event. And then, it just basically responded with, I need to handle, let me know what's, I didn't ask for the city. I said there's a city. What the heck? I asked, did we not add the, we have to get weather there, right? Weather agent is the agent. What is the weather in New York? Do we have New York? We do. Yes. Yes. It didn't call the tool. Interesting. Oh, this one is saying we are weird. So call agent async. What are we doing differently? Nothing. This is just types. Oh, wait. Did we miss the type content is role is user? I don't know if it defaults to anything or not. Role, it's optional. Must be user or model. If role, oh, SDK determines the role. Okay, so maybe. Okay, let's try this. I don't think this was it, but everything else is the same, right? User ID, session ID, new message is the content. Oh, there you go. Yeah. What? It was this? Because we were missing that? Interesting. Okay, so let's look at this. So event was, notice its final set to false. We got back the function call. And then we got back the result from the function call. And then the actual response, right? And then this was sent to the user, right? Final response. Okay, the whether it's any. All right. So we basically like replicated what I'm assuming that UI does in a way. So run. Okay, so going multi-model, that's fine. I'm assuming you just pass in the models that you have, and then oh yeah, it's just using light LLM to wrap GPT-4o, but then it's the same. Everything else is the same, pretty much, right? Use a specific session service. How is this different? I don't think it's really different, is it? Session service. No, it's the same thing. It's just renamed. Same for Anthropic. It's just a show, basically just showing how to call different models. Yep. All right, delegation. Yes. Building an agent team. Delegation for greetings and farewells. What? Okay, so oh, maybe let's refactor this to so we can call it multiple times with user input, right? So basically we do whatever they did here. Just go back, call agent async, right? This one. So we'll do this. Okay, this looks exactly the same to what we had. So we do call agent async over here, right? Whoops. That's not run conversation. Oh, okay, it's the same. It's just, let's do that. And then this one, does it return anything or no? No, it just prints out. So we don't need this. Yeah, so let's just rerun this to make sure that it still works. And then we can make it in such a way that we're asking for users input, like from the command line, I guess. All right. Yeah, so that works. Oh, it's not printing out events because we removed that. That's all right. Let's close this. Okay. Single agent, while effective, real world often involve handling a wider variety. Yep. Adding more tools, but this can become a yes. More robust approach is to build an agent team. So this involves creating multiple specialized agents, each designed for a specific task, right? weather, greeting, calculate, whatever, right? Designating a root agent or orchestrator that receives initial user request, and then the root agent will figure out which agent to route the request to. Makes sense. Yep. So we'll define tools for say hello, say goodbye, greeting agent, and farewell agent. And then our main weather agent will be the root agent. And then we'll enable automatic delegation. Okay, so let's do the tools. So we have say hello, say goodbye. I'll just keep everything in one file. Makes it easier. Okay, import optional. There we go. Oh, we don't need this. Now create agent instances for our specialists. They're highly focused instructions, and critically, their clear description. Description is the primary information the root agent uses to decide when to delegate. Yep. Subagent should be tailored to, yes, so it should be very scoped. Yep. All right, so let's go back in here. So we have our, I'll rename this to the root agent, just so we can call it weather, but it's root in code, just so we know. So this will be, oops, root agent. And then I'm assuming this one has like an agent's, no? Well, we'll see. We'll see how it looks like. Let's create the other two agents. So we'll create the greeting agent. It's an agent, same thing. Greeting, we'll use Gemini, and then instructions. Let's do the instructions and description, and then say hello is the function. Let's do this. Okay. Your greeting agent, your only task is to provide you use the say hello, yes. If the user program, make sure to pass it to the tool. Do not engage in any other. Perfect. Handle simple greetings and hellos using the say hello. Okay, so this is crucial. The description is crucial for delegation, I think. I don't know if it really needs to mention the tools that it's using, but that's fine. We can test it out. All right, so let's do the farewell agent. Same thing. Let's do this. Let's remove this. Oops. Yeah, and all these can use different models. That makes sense. Same thing. Handle simple farewell. Say goodbye. Okay. Now the root agent. Let's upgrade the root agent. So we'll add the sub agent's parameter, and we'll update the instructions. So okay. So key concept here is something called automatic delegation. Where was I? Oh, autoflow. So what? Okay. Okay. So when it receives the request, it's going to figure out. It's going to use not just the root agent, but also the other like sub agents, the descriptions. If the LLM determines that the query aligns better with a sub agent, it will automatically generate a special internal action to transfer control to that sub agent for that turn. Sub agent will process the query. Yep. Clearly. Okay, so you need to be very explicit in how in the root agent you have to be specific in how to. This sounds very similar to the way Autogen works, like at a high level, right? So let's copy this because the instructions have changed as well now. So the root agent still has the weather description. All right, so description is different, right? So it's saying the main coordinator agent handles weather requests and delegates. Okay. You are coordinating your primary provide weather information. Use get weather tool only for specific weather requests. And then you have specialized agents, greeting agent, and then farewell agent. And then interesting that it's okay, handle simple greetings like hi, hello, delegate to it for these. by, so you delegate to it for these. Analyze the user's query. If it's a greeting, okay, you have to be very explicit, right? If it's this, then do that. If it's like routed to this agent, routed to that, here's the agents, and then this is how you route it. If it's a weather, then you handle it. Respond appropriately or state you cannot handle it. Okay. All right, and then everything else is the same, I'm assuming, right? Run team in memory runner. What? Let's see. Expect hello. What is triangle? Not in globals. What the heck? Oh, it's the same thing. All right. So runner is the same. It's just referencing it's the same. Everything else stays the same, right? Because runner is referencing a root agent, and then it can only have one anyway, right? And then the root agent has sub agents. Yeah, it's just a matter of how we call it. All right, so let's call it with, let's start with howdy. And this, we expect this to go to the greeting, and then we're gonna say bye, and this will go to the farewell agent. I also want to log out or print out the actual events here. So let's do, oh yeah, it's here. Let's uncomment this one. All right, let's run it. Let's see the magic here. Still running. All right, howdy. We'll look at the details. It's going by too fast. All right, let's go back up. All right, so this was me saying howdy. Notice that, okay, so it's treating agents as function calls, right? So it's saying call the greeting agent, and then it's an internal call, transfer to an agent. How did this look like? How did this function call look before? Let's take a look. So the arguments, same thing. And then ID and name. And this one has ID and name. And I'm assuming the name here is hard, like internally, well-known internal name called transfer to agent. I have a feeling if I call my function transfer to agent, it will mess things up. But we can try that. Okay, so transfer to an agent. Oh, wait, greeting agent. Oh, it did. Say hello. Weather agent. Oh, okay. Weather agent then called function call, function response. Response from this one was none. And then it went to the greeting agent again to actually, then the greeting agent actually called say hello. And this one responded with hello there. All right. And then this one went to me and said hello there, right? Agent said hello there. Then I asked, what is the weather? Function call. Oh, why is it doing? Oh, looks like it's treating the root agent as a transfer to agent as well. That's odd. It's treating it as a separate agent in a way, right? See this, right? Because it's calling the transfer to agent again. So it's calling transfer to agent, but then it actually just calls the function on the root agent. It responds. There you go. So it responds with the weather, and then we say bye, and it's the same thing, right? Transfer to agent, transfer to farewell agent. This is the internal function that gets called, and then it actually calls the say goodbye on that agent, and this one responds to us. All right, interesting. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this transfer to agent is somewhere internal function that they have, but we can take a look, right? Let's go to GitHub. Let's see. Transfer to agent. There you go. Oh, it's a tool. Oh, okay. So they have. Yeah. Oh, okay. So it's basically a tool that they call, right? their tool name is transfer to agent, and it takes in the agent name, and then it sets the agent name to transfer to. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so it's just that they're just calling an internal tool called that. So yeah, so I think I'm right. If I would have a function, if I would have a tool called transfer to agent, it would get messed up. It wouldn't work. Let's try. Let's see what happens, just for fun. If we add a, I wonder if they have a check to say, no, 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 you can't have transfer to agent tool. It's not going to take anything. Or just say, we'll just print out something. Print out my transfer to agent tool. And then I'm transferring to an agent, not. Let's see. Let's add this. Let's add it to say hello, say goodbye to the actual root agent and see what happens. If anything, it'll probably work, but maybe it's not. I wonder if it's going to actually call this transfer to agent or if it's going to call the internal one. They probably have some checks there. But let's see. Oh, look at that. It did run. But did it call the howdy? Oh, because it has agent. Oh, it needs to have the same signature, right? Probably. Not that it matters, but now I'm vested into this one. So let's see. It did work. Howdy. Oh, it knew to. Oh, because maybe I have it in. It looks at the instructions as well, right? Right, and then in this one is saying main coordinator. Da, da, da. Yeah. Handle it. Otherwise, let's see. Otherwise, call. Yeah, I gotta. We could probably mess it up somehow, but anyway, adding memory and personalization. So let's try that. Let me remove this. But if nothing else, is good to know how it like works, at least if it's on at a high level. Different tasks. The agent have no memory of past conversations or user preferences. Yes. Agent needs memory. So ADK provides this through session state. It's a dictionary. So that's this thing that we're passing. So it's app name, user ID. So it's a combination of those three things. But it's in memory, so it's probably not gonna work, right? So how agents interact with state. So tools can accept a tool context object. This object gives direct access to session state via. Okay. So you can pass it in. What is it? Tool context. So I'm assuming this would be. Oh, okay. So this would be context, right? Context, tool context. And then is it in session? No. From Google Tools. Oh, yeah. There you go. Let's see how it looks like. Tool invocation, function, event actions. Search memory. There you go. Yeah. And the memory service is the in-memory memory service that we're using. And it is just going to search for whatever the user query was and then pass in the name of the app and the user ID as the, so if you have different users, right, and different apps, it's going to be a different memory, right? But is it how you set it up? So, okay, so tool context. So tools can accept a tool context object. So let's see, let's print it out, right? So let's do, print f tool context. Is there anything, let's see what's in here. Actions, agent name, function call ID, state, right? Yeah, let's print out state. Let's see. Just curious. because then the function can do like figure out if it's like if I'm the user, then it's not gonna even, it doesn't even care what the city name is, right? Oh no, that's not how you pass it. A simpler function. Oh, okay. It's probably gonna, let's see. Yeah, in memory. Oh, it's gonna use the units. They're gonna use the units. So okay. In memory, we have this, right? In memory session service. Yes. 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 Initial state. Okay, so let's do state, right? So let's do initial state, user preference, temperature, unit. Let's do Celsius. So Celsius. Okay. Create a session. Oh, you have to actually pass it into the session. Let's go. Where are we creating the session? Here. So in the session, you pass in, I'll just do it there. The initial state. And this could be probably like loaded from a database or wherever, right? It doesn't have to be like this. So it's there. Create a session. Verify. Okay, so this is just trying if the session is there. That's fine. All right, let's look at the, what did I miss? And oh, that's what I had, right? Does it actually have to be called? Consider manually parsing. What? Oh, maybe this has to be called tool context. Let's see. It doesn't have to be passed in anyway, right? Okay, redefine. How do we need to redefine it now? What? Unexpected create session. What? It's not there? State. Oh, it's state. State. It's initial state. All right. That's what you get when you're using like autocomplete. There you go. Okay. Context is not defined. Oh, because it's not called context, right? It's called tool context. Tool context. There you go. So now it's going to work. And then whatever you pass in, like at the beginning when you're creating the session, you can then probably use that, right? So let's see. Tool said goodbye. It was before that somewhere. Right, user query, even before there. Oh, yeah, we should probably, we can get the preference, the actual thing that we stored, right? Is that how we get it? Context state get, yes, and then you default to something if it's not set. Come on, it was there. Oh, there you go. Tool context Celsius, right? All right, so that's one, and then let's see what is the exactly. Then we define a new root agent, so it's going to use, it includes the greeting. It sets the output key last weather report. Oh, but why would, okay, let's see how this works. So we did the output key. Oh, okay, it's just some key. It doesn't, it's whatever, right? But it's going to store it in that. This will then get to the session. So just so last weather report. And then session service. Yeah, we're passing that through. So now if you execute, we'll use, yep. Check the weather, yes, Celsius. Yeah, then it saves it to the state report, last weather report. We will directly modify. Where are we modifying the state? Oh, we're not doing it down there. Instance, copy, modify. Okay, check the weather again. Update. Oh, okay, then it's going to update. The root agent new response will override the okay. Greeting, that's the same. Retrieve the session one less time. Okay. So it calls the agent. What's the weather? Oh, okay. Then it shows that you can like modify the right. There you go. Right. You actually modify the state to something else, and then it calls it again just so you can check that it was changed. Okay. And then it returns the final session. Oh yeah, let's do this. So once this is done, what we'll do is we will get the final session. Go. Wait. Oh, it's Python. It's not indented correctly. There you go. Session service, right? Session service. User ID, session ID, app name, last weather, last city checked. Do we have? We don't have that one. That's fine. So we should see what was the like. It will the last preference will be Celsius, and then the last weather report will be whatever the weather report is, right? Delegation, final state, and last thing. What is the time? Oh, we're at 1 hour. There you go, right? So the preference is Celsius, and then last weather report. Oh, interesting. It was goodbye because it was the actual last report, not the last report from the weather agent. It's the last report. Yes, it's the last response from whatever agent you called, right? Often need safety mechanisms. Yep. So ADK provides callbacks. You can hook into specific points before model callback. Just before. Okay, so this is before it's sent back to the user. No, wait. It's a Python function you define, and ADK executes it just before an agent sends its compiled request to the. Oh, okay, so this is before it sends it to the LLM. And then there's probably one on the way back as well. How it works. So you define a function. And then in the function, you can do whatever you want. You can modify it, you can block it, or you can allow it. Yeah, so let's see how that looks like. So define, okay, this is explaining what we'll do. So let's do block. Oh, there's a lot of stuff here. Let's just do this. Let's do this, and let's add the imports. Callbacks. No, it's not callbacks. It's callback context. adk.agents.callback context, and then adk.models.llm request, and then LLM response. Yep. Okay. Let's go back here. Where is this one? Get the name of the agent. You can find the last message. Required logic. All right, this is just some logic, right? To block, to stop the flow. Okay, so this is how you can stop the flow. So we're just going to stop it by default, right? Okay, cannot process the request. Yeah, I will just say cannot process this request. But this can be like you can call out to whatever you want. Whoa. Sure, that was a yes. All right. And then if you don't want to block it, you'll just return none. I guess that's what it's saying. Yeah. And then let's see how to update this. Farewell agent. No. Greeting. Okay. Before model callback. Okay. So and I'm assuming you could do this on any agent, right? You can have different calls on multiple agents. It's not guardrails. It's before model. Oh, there's before tool callback, model callback, and agent callback. Interesting. Perfect. Yeah, that's what we want. Let's see. Callback or list of callbacks. Yep. To be called before. And then you can provide more. They're called in order. After. Oh, you also have after. Yeah. Because callback listed to call. Wait. Oh, after tool callback. Wait. Oh, let's see all of them. I'm curious what they have. Well, where am I going? It's to. All right, callbacks. Before model. So before you're calling an LLM. After. So after when the LLM is returning the response, you can hook into that. Yeah, before you actually return it to the user. Before a tool gets called. And then after the tool was called. That's pretty good. I mean, gives you a lot of control, right? Yep. So let's see. This will just fail. I mean, fail. It'll block it right away. Echo. Sort of. Yeah, this is the same. Adding safety. Oh, okay. This is tool callback. Yeah, there we go. Right. It's saying, hey, sorry, I cannot. It contains a block keyword, right? Because we're automatically blocking it. So before tool, argument validation resource, dynamic, organ. All right, so this is the same, right? It's just before the tool gets called. And yeah, that was the last one, right? Yeah, your agent team is ready. I wanted to look at the deploying a little bit. Yeah, so in memory. Oh yeah, like in memory. Whoops, not what I wanted. In memory sessions. Let's see what I have. Oh, okay. They have a way to store it in Vertex, right? But I'm pretty sure you could do this. You could just implement. Yeah, there you go. Just create your own session service. Provide implementation for these methods, and you can store the sessions wherever you want to. Yep. Yeah, hook it up to whatever. But looks like it doesn't come with anything else, right? There's a database. Oh, there you go. You could do database. Perfect. It's already there. At least some database thing. Base, storage events, storage app state, user state, database session service. Yep, database URL. Okay, it's going to connect to the database and do that. In memory. Oh, and then there's the Vertex one, right? Yeah. Same thing, but it's just calling Vertex. Well, storing your sessions in Vertex, right? Callbacks, refine delegation. Yeah, interesting. Let's see. I just want to quickly look at the other. Was that it? Let's delve into advanced configuration. That's it. That's advanced? What? I probably didn't click the right thing, right? Delve. Oh, that's the setup section. Not what I wanted, but streaming. Yeah, so this is probably. Oh, this is for what? Voice? No. No. This is just streaming, right? Yeah. It's just streaming. How is it different? It should be just a setting somewhere, right? Well, what is it doing? It's doing like WebSockets. What is it doing? Oh yeah, it looks like it. Oh, because it is audio. Yeah. Never mind. It is audio. Yeah. That's what streaming meant here. Running agents. Yeah. Runner's role. Runner is the orchestrator. Tools callbacks. How it works. Oh yeah, it explains the session, loading the sessions, running the agent, figures out which tool is needed, calls the tool, calls the event, actually runs the tool here, right? Gets the results. Yeah. Let's see what else. Deploy. Step is to deploy it. Deployment options. Okay, so Vertex AI, which is fully managed, Cloud Run, GKE. Let's see, how is it? It's just an image, right? Is it? Let's see. Oh no, it's using. Oh, that's true, because if you're using the API key, right? Manual deployments, kubectl, create a cluster. Okay. Cloud or wait. Oh, this one is doing the fast API. Okay, yeah. So it's like hosting the agent, right? Yeah. This is running. This is the web version of an agent, I think. You build an image, push it to the registry, create a deployment with an image, expose it, deploy it, right? CLI command tree on this avoids. Okay, so it's integrated with their stuff, so you can just do deploy GKE command, and it's going to build and push for you. I'm assuming if you're using their cloud, right? Yeah, exactly. There you go. And then it deploys it. Oh, and then it's a UI, right? Yeah. And then agent engine, Vertex AI agent engine, fully managed service. Oh, now you need Vertex AI SDK. Create the agent in the same way. Reasoning and and then you wrap it with an ADK app. Create session. And then you can, is this deploying? Several minutes. Okay, yeah, this is deploying it on their cloud, right? So you don't have to worry about Docker, nor Docker, nor Kubernetes, right? To do that. What are the artifacts? Oh, it's handling more data. Things like images, handling uploads. There's an artifact service for that. Oh, so it's similar to the session service. Is it the same? Sessions, planners, artifacts. There you go, artifacts. In-memory artifact service. Base artifact service. Let's look at base one. Oh, so it's a way to save and load. I'm assuming. Yeah. So there's a way to save and load files, artifacts, either in memory or they have Google Cloud storage. But then how do you now context within runs managed by this runner can use? Okay. So then if you have like an artifact service, you can same way you get access to the session service, you can get access to the to artifacts, right? So it's version namespacing, and it's all per like user and session combination. So artifact service, and then and then it's you use the one of the events either before or after the tool call or whatever it is. And then through the context, you get access to save or load artifact or whatever those functions. Yeah, save or load. And then list, GCS. Yep. Let's quickly see what else. Observability. Let's look at this. Phoenix. I don't know what these are. Rise AX. Oh, Phoenix is open source. Oh, so they have integration into this service. What is Phoenix? Open source, self-hosted. Okay, so they're using Open Inference. So Phoenix, trace provider. I'm just trying to see how it connects to everything. Tools, session runner, session service, run the agent. What? Where does it hook up to the thing? Oh, it's probably done on the SDK level, right? Probably, right? Phoenix Hotel. Probably, yeah, it hooks it up somehow magically. I was trying to see if there was anything here. What is this? What is Nest Async IO? Allows nested event loops. Okay. I thought it was relevant to this, but it wasn't. Let's see what else was there. Artifacts, I think events. These events, internal and external, between the agents. Oh, okay, just for the for observability. This is what we were outputting there. Okay. Running deploying session memory, callbacks, context. What is context? Oh, these are, you've seen this. Oh, there's evaluations. Let me see that. Evaluate. Okay, preparing. Oh, this is just there's no integration other than in the by the way, this was I saw that it created this eval set before. So you could come up with like test cases, right? ADK. Oh, okay. So you can do it with, it supports PyTest and there's an ADK eval. Yeah, we've seen this in the UI, but it didn't really work. Oh, and there's the agent evaluator. So you can run it as a unit test. Interesting. There's a lot of stuff here. Let's do MCP. There's no difference here, right? It's just MCP is just a tool here, I'm assuming. ADK agent and fast MCP server. Gen media, what? Oh, they have the agent and Jenkins provide support for these, allowing agents to effectively refer to. Okay, so let's look at this one. I just want to see how it hooks up. I think it just hooks up in the same way. Oh no, they have some MCP toolset concept. And then you provide the connection information to it. This is just standard IO, yes. Standard IO, standard IO, standard IO. And do you pass them in as, and then you pass them as normal tools, right, that you would have. Oh, but they do have the abstractions for it, so that's good. Let's go back. A2A, it's there. Safety, let's see, what is this one? Oh, this one just goes to A2A. All right, well, it was interesting. There's a lot of stuff there. Yeah. It's interesting. It's just you have to write code. It's not no code agent development, right? But it's interesting. It has a lot of all the basic concepts and everything that you would need. It has there. All right. Well, I hope this was useful. Let me know if it was or it wasn't. And I'll see you all next time. Bye.